We will have a statement, the statement that she actually read out and posted on her Facebook page. She put up a defense against corruption allegations in the ministry, while the Public Accounts Committee sermons notwithstanding. Anne Waiguru, in a statement posted on her Facebook page, blames the media for attacking her character and not distinguishing her role as cabinet secretary from that of accounting officers, well, or AIE holders of government departments. Well, Waiguru writes, and I quote, "The last 3 months have witnessed incessant media attacks on my character on the issue of corruption in the Ministry of Devolution and its agencies, including the NYS. What is shocking is a deliberate refusal to recognize my role as a CS and that of officers who are either accounting officers or AIE holders in government departments, both by law and in practice. I do not procure, I do not purchase anything for the ministry. I don't sign or negotiate contracts where instances of possible malpractice has been brought to my attention. I have called investigative authorities. At no point has any investigation either by EACC, CID or any other body pointed to my personal engagement with corrupt deals." End of quote. Well, the devolution secretary claims she has been unfairly targeted in the war against corruption, while her counterparts are spared. In the statement, Waiguru further states, "It's amazing that whereas there are similar and more serious allegations of misuse of funds in many government departments, there is never the personalized level of attack on a CS that has been directed at me. Surely, this is no longer about the fight against corruption. It's calculated evil, vindictive and ill-intentioned. It's unfortunate distraction from the work the ministry has been doing in the last 2 years. She says, "I will continue to serve my country diligently as I have always done, for as long as I am given the trust to do so. And for the record, I have no such TV screen or piano in my office." That was her statement, of course, defending herself against corruption allegations against the Devolution and Planning Ministry. Let's just take a look at what she had to say earlier on.
One, the Constitution is very clear on the role of the minister and the role of the accounting officer. If you look at the Constitution, at section 226, it designates the role of the accounting officer, which is all matters finance. And in that section, section 2, it actually gives that role of reporting of the accounting officer to Parliament. And if you look at the PFM Act, it also gives the accounting officer the responsibility to report to the National Treasury. So on matters that have to do with procurement or finance, have nothing to do with a cabinet secretary. We do not get involved. In fact, if I was to get involved at all in procurement, it would be regular. So we don't procure, we don't look at price lists. Even the pen I use on my desk, and my colleague is here also, even her, nobody asks you whether you should buy it for this price or that price. So allegations is one thing, but there are facts also that we must depend on. And I think, and I would urge all of us to focus on what the facts are. The person who should be held responsible is the person who is the accounting officer. And then they are the ones to explain why they bought whatever they bought for whatever prices they bought them. As a matter of fact, until yesterday in Parliament, I wouldn't have known how much a biro costs because they don't bring the price list to the minister. The minister never sees them, you're never asked, and you're not consulted on those matters.